Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Susie and this is my Sterling Ink B5 520 page dotted grid notebook. Okay, so I believe in my previous video I just showed you the sticker books I got from Hobby Lobby that I was obsessed with, and I think I also told you that I was in a A5 dotted grid notebook and that I was using, actually I have one here, these notebooks from Amazon, which I love. Like, these are amazing for only like $15. But I was using this and I convinced myself that I was going to fit 3 months in one of these and it would have all my planning and daily journaling, and I convinced myself that I was happy. But if you're a planner girl like me, or a journaling girl, or whatever, you understand there is no planner piece. I think it's rare to have one notebook and stay in it the whole year. I've never done that I think I've been consistently journaling for the last 3 years, 4 years. I've never stayed in one journal. But I told myself this was perfect because I'll be moving into a new notebook every 3 months and it'll feel like a new journal. But I used this notebook for all of April and part of May. And then it started to feel repetitive. It started to feel like I felt like maybe I did not want weeklies. Like maybe weeklies weren't for me. And then I thought, no, they are for me because I like to have my to-do list, like my long to-do list for every single day, and I like to see what I have to do every single day. And I don't want that in my daily journal spreads. And I don't want it I don't like doing the box habit trackers, which I've done before, and I don't like that. I need to see it separately. I need to see what's happening Monday. I need to see what's happening Tuesday. So then I thought, okay, maybe it's the monthlies that make it feel repetitive, because what do I even write in the monthlies? Like the same things I write in the weeklies. So I said, okay, I'm going to go back to a bigger notebook. So I went into my room and I pulled out the B5 that I luckily did not throw away. So I used this one. If you look at my previous videos, I think I set it up in like February maybe, and I used it for about a month. And I told myself, oh, I want to go smaller. I want to put it in my purse. I want to carry it. And I want a thicker cover. And I told myself all these things, right? So I convinced myself that I needed to go smaller. But something told me to not throw this away. They're expensive. They're like, I think maybe $50, $60 with the clear cover, and I didn't want to throw it away. And I just pulled out the pages that I use, like the trackers and the month, and I just kept it. I kept it in my drawer, completely empty notebook. And I'm glad I did, because here we are with the same notebook. And the only thing that's different is that the stickers I had on it before, I could not reuse because I had already reused them in the different notebooks, like the spiral phase I went through. I used the same stickers. So I didn't buy anything new. I went through my sticker collection and decided to put this together, and I really like it. I like that there's Spanish because I'm half Mexican. I like that there's I'm a Leo. I feel like this is very me, and I'm happy with it. It makes me happy to look at it. So yeah. Okay, so here's what I did to solve the monthly. Can't really show you, but I'll show you like the size. So instead of having 24 pages with the 12 months, I decided to do a year spread. And this B5 is big enough to where you can split this up into like 8 months on one page and then have the correct amount of days. So like you can have up to 31 days if you split it in half. So I did that, and I did it I love that, like, this has, it's already splits it up into 4. Like, I don't know if you can see the little dots, but Sterling ink splits up their grid in 4 spaces. So I could have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then here, what I did was I split it up into 12 equal boxes. And then this was my future log for 2027. So anything that's coming up, I can just jot it down and remember to transfer that over into my 2027 notebook. So this works perfectly for me. So the only issue is that I'm working with way less than 520 pages because I tore out maybe 100 pages. So I transferred all my trackers for the year. Everything is in here. My book reviews, my picture a day that I have for myself and for the picture I take with my son every night. That's all in here. The only thing that's not in here are journaling pages from January through May 20th. And I have that in a separate notebook. I think I could pull it out. Maybe. I don't know. Here it is. Sorry, pulling it out of my bookshelf. But I have it all in here. And this is an Amazon notebook, and it's lined. So I have all the journaling pages in here. And this is from when I told myself I was going to have A5 planner, A5 journals separately. And I didn't want to rewrite everything, and also I didn't have the space in here anymore. So that is, I'm just keeping that as a journal in my cupboard. But the planner stuff and everything else I transferred into here, and I have weeklies, huge weeklies. I'll show you because actually I think we're going to set one up either in this video or next video. I don't want this to be super long, so maybe I'll do it in the next video. But my weeklies are perfect for me, and the dailies are a blank canvas. I could probably show you what I've already set up. Okay, see, like, look how big this is, and this is all going to be journaling. And the reason why, like, these are split in half is because I needed extra pages. So I've already, like, mapped it all out to, like, where this is where July will start, and then this is where August will start. But I needed to combine weeklies so that I could have enough for my picture a day. Like, I have these. If this is weird for you, that's okay. But I love seeing me grow older and my son grow taller. So I have this. And then I also needed space for my picture a day. Oh, where are those? Well, I have space for after the dailies, but they're split up because I needed a little bit more pages. So I have my picture a days here too. And they're just going to keep going. Like, this is April and then May, and it's just going to keep going. So anyway, I had to combine weeklies, or I mean weekends, but that doesn't start till here. I'm sorry if this is confusing, but like, I have journaling from May, and I had to, like, combine, like, I think this week I have 8 days and 2 pages, which is fine because there's so much space for journaling. But anyway, this is how my full journaling page is going to look, and I'm going to be able to use my stickers, and it'll be great. I think I'm going to use a 520 notebook, 20-page notebook next year as well. And I think I'm going to also combine the weekends because I don't really write a lot during the weekends. So I'll just half it and then have combine the weekends so that I have those extra pages for the other things. Like, this is my reading tracker. I don't know if I've ever showed this on video, but basically, see, I haven't been reading much this year. And I don't even know if I'm going to keep it like this in my next notebook, but for now, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'll color code the book I'm reading and see how much or how long it takes me to read. So right now, I'm on the Off-Campus series, but I'm also reading like 2 other books. I just finished another book that I have to update. And so that's what this looks like. This is my reading tracker. And then this is my little mini book reviews. I absolutely super love it. And these are the books I read so far. And I have space here for the 2 that I'm currently reading. And then this is my off-campus. But anyway, I have enough for, I want to say 100 books, but probably not. And then, oh, I also like to keep track of movies I watch. And I didn't have enough pages, so I'm on the back cardstock cover. But look, all the movies I watched. And there's room for the rest of the year, too. So I'm really happy with that. Anyway, back to what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to wait for another video to do the weeklies with you. So if you want to tune in, please tune in. But let me show you. Hold on, let me see if I can cover this weekly. But look, this is what my weeklies look like. Look how big they are. And I have room for all my to-dos and the things we did and our meals and the weather. And over here, I have space for like spending and deliveries and stickers and anything else I want to add. So that's what I'm really excited to have weeklies that big. Okay, so if you stuck around to the end of this video and if you have a B5 or you need B5 inspiration, hopefully you stick around and watch my videos and like them and comment and tell me I'm weird. That's fine too. But yeah, this is it. This is my rest of my 2026. I'm going to say this now. I'm staying in this notebook until December 31st. I promise. I am not switching to anything else. This is it. The rest of the year is going to be in here. Because this is crazy. I'm crazy. But anyway, thanks for watching.